Yo, what is going on, boys and girls? My name is Tex and today we are back. It's been a while, but today we are going to be making a video of our predictions of the CSGO major, which I'm actually going to be going to, so make sure to subscribe to the channel because we are going to be vlogging there every single day. It's going to be from the 20th to the 23rd of September, so it's really soon. I'm actually traveling down to Poland to see family tomorrow, and then from Poland I'm going to be vlogging to England, and there we're gonna make some lit vlogs, lit content. But here we are gonna actually predict the London Major first matches, because as we know, the challenger spots are not taken yet. So out of these teams that are here, we have Gambit, Vega Squadron, Space Soldiers, Big, Astralis, Liquid, North, Virtus Pro, NIP, Complexity, Hellraisers, Renegades, Optic, Rogue, Team Spirit and Tyloo. I think only 7 will advance, plus another 8th, which is the one that's going to go 3-0, or 9? I don't know how many's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 teams and only half will advance. So 9 are going to advance to the actual arena, and they will join the legends, which are currently there. So we're gonna predict these right now, and let's get into it. Alright, so I think my first prediction, as I am a Virtus Pro fan, I'm gonna go with them to go through. I do not think they're gonna go 3-0, but I do think that they're gonna go through for sure. That's just my guess. I think that, you know, they've changed their team quite a lot, so maybe it's gonna be difficult for them, but I do have a belief that they're going to win. The first game is against NIP. They may lose that, but I do think they're still going to go through. They need to get that 2-to-1 at least ratio. So I think they have a good chance of coming through. Now the second one we're going to pick is the 3-0 bracket. And honestly, Astralis are definitely going to go 3-0. I don't think there's going to be many upsets this major. Although I haven't been following the CSGO community for that long because of Fortnite, obviously, but I do think that Astralis are going to go 3-0. They're number 1 ranking in the world right now, so for them to even be in this category, I think is going to be pretty interesting, and I do think that they're going to destroy the competition, absolutely outclass them. Now another team that I do think is going to go through easily is Team Liquid. They have immense team, as you can see. They have American, Brazilian and Canadian team. The team is made up of very good players, and I do think, even though after so many changes and not so fortunate results for them in the past, I do think they're going to go through and surprise a couple, because I remember when they did beat Complexity, which is now made in Brazil, also known as SK Gaming, they actually beat them. They came from like 15 or 14, 9 or 8 down, and there was some insane plays from Liquid, so that's what we do know. They are through. Now the next team I think we're going to predict to go through is going to be Gambit. Now I know that Doja is still there, and so is Hobbit, and some of these players, they have made a couple of changes like their trainer, but I do think that Gambit are going to go through in this one. Now, I know I met the big players in real life. Actually, I saw them at the last major in Krakow, or the one before that. That was like 2 majors ago. They were really nice players, and they surprised quite a lot of teams. It was quite a new team back then, but whether I think they're going to go through, it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I think that NIP is another team that are going to go through. They're a very legendary team. They haven't been in the major for a long time, and they have a lot of good players, you know, Forest and some other players. I'm not too familiar with them, but I do think that NIP are going to go through. Now I'm really unsure of Team Spirit. I don't know too much about them, and Rogue as well. I'm pretty sure Hiko plays there with that insane clutch play. I remember that back in the day when CS was actually incredibly big.
For the kill on Shroud, and now it's Hiko. 1-on-5. Freiburg has already made his mark, made sure that they won that round. Hiko is going to go for it. Freiburg will eventually fall, but it is too late. Geralt is going to be waiting. Hiko charges in, doesn't check. Oh, what? Oh my god! Inhuman reactions!
But I'm not too sure about these teams. And Tyloo again, they can surprise. They can surprise, but I'm not sure if they're going to this time. Renegades as well. I don't really see them winning a lot. It's a tough one. It's a really tough one because I'm not sure about like Complexity as well. I don't know these teams, you know. Renegades is here, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to say that Renegades are not gonna win any of their games. They've been tragic. They've been so bad in the recent months, and leading up to this major, they've just been shocking. They haven't improved at all. They have a good team, but I just don't think they're gonna be able to compete against teams like this, especially with the brackets coming in soon. So I do not think Renegades are gonna go through. Unfortunately, sorry Australia. That's just how it is. Now the next team I do think is going to go through is North, very strong team sponsored by Adidas. I do think they're just so good. They have Magisk, Magisk plays for Stratus now. They swapped with Kirby, and they have a lot of good players in there, a lot of talent, a lot of young players, so I do think they're going to be able to squeeze through this time, even though the last couple of majors they haven't been lucky enough to go through, but I do think North are going to make it this time. Now remember last major I underestimated Space Soldiers a lot, so I'm definitely going to get them through. This time the Turkish side super strong, and I do believe that they have the mentality and the strength to push it through this time. Like they did last time, they are going through. So that means we have one more space left for Vegas Squadron, Big, Complexity, Hellraisers, Optic, Rogue, Spirit, and Tyler. So these teams, they're kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know much about Complexity. I know they have like a legendary sticker which is worth so much money back in the day, but I'm gonna cross them out straight away. Hellraisers as well, I don't think they're going through. Vegas Quadrant, we know they did well, the Russian side, and then we've got the German side Big as well. I think it's really out of these two because I'm not really sure about these. I'm thinking about Tyloo though. Tyloo's a surprise that could happen, but I am gonna have to say, Optic, I haven't seen them a lot. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one to pick. So there's a lot of newcomers. These two, I don't know who they are. Like honestly, these teams, I haven't been following these two. Big, I wouldn't be surprised if they do go through, but I don't think they're gonna make it this time. Just because I've seen Tyloo play and beat multiple teams. I think it's out of Vegas Squadron and Tyloo, and because Vegas Squadron performed so well last year, I'm going to go with them to go through this time. So Vegas Squadron are going through. Maybe if they don't go through, I remember last time they went 3-0, I was super surprised. But yeah, Vegas Squadron are going to win this, and this is my predictions, guys. Yeah, this is it, guys. So thank you for watching, guys. We're going to be predicting a lot more during the day. Obviously, we're going to have some group stage picks to do as well, but that is not out just yet. So for now, these are my predictions, guys. Make sure to leave your comments down below if you agree or disagree on any of these, and I hope to see you guys at the major soon. Make sure to stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe if you are new, because we are going to be doing a lot more predictions and other videos in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.